G'day guys and welcome to another one of my Digimon ReArise videos. Today we're doing a Digimon / banner review for Omegamon X antibody. Now if you haven't already, I do have a full gameplay showcase from when I pulled this guy on JP when he first released, so make sure you check that out. But it won't be entirely accurate because they have thrown a massive curveball and they've buffed this guy on global. So in this video, we'll have a quick look at his skills, his stats, what he does. Then I'll go through my personal opinion of how this guy performs in the game, his longevity, PvP, PvE, etc. And then you can decide if you want to summon for this guy or not. So let's have a look at his stats first. He's got nice HP, nice attack, pretty good defense, and pretty good speed as well. His stats are okay all around, like pretty good. His plugins give him speed on his attack plugins, defense and HP on his defense plugins, and he does have an ancient plugin that makes him a purple killer on top of the already damage buff he gets on purple Digimon. His main skill, All Delete, does 290 to all enemies, low multiplier, but it's all enemies. 5-turn debuff, always great. 20% chance of 12 times damage, and this pops off fairly frequently. Since you're hitting 5 enemies at a time, statistically one of them should have this 12 times damage. It isn't like game changing, but it's pretty good when it does pop off. And 80% chance to apply error. On global, they've added another effect to this skill, and it removes evasion effects from all enemies. Just like Lovely Angemon, this guy is made now to deal with the evasion meta. Is it game changing? Ooh. Sub-skill, single enemy 1500%, removes evasion and ignores shield, plus 100% defense for 1 turn just to him. So not too crazy, okay for clash battles. Passive, he has X antibody of course, he gives immobilization, just shock, paralysis and skill seal protection, 2 skill cooldown reductions for himself, and 3 damage limiters of 1000. So originally this guy was meh. I liked using him because I ran an error team. You could kind of alternate with this guy and the Examon, 10-turn debuff plus cooldown reduction. They'd always be poison and burn, and you can kind of stall it out. He kind of has a new breath of life with this removes evasion effects from all enemies skill. Has it been enough to make him crazy must-have though? I'm not quite sure. These are my personal opinions on Omegamon X antibody. Let's start with Clash Battle. This guy is not fantastic in Clash Battle. He won't be hitting huge numbers. His sub-skill is okay. It's not fantastic. His main skill, even if you get that 12 times damage, doesn't hit overly hard because of the low damage multiplier. So I'm going to give him B+ for Clash Battle. In the Underworld Dungeon, he is very, very good. I'll give him S-, in between A+ and S, kind of S- tier for Underworld Dungeon. X antibody is always good. Hit all enemies is always good. Cooldown reduction is good. He's pretty good in the Underworld Dungeon. And finally, PvP. Removes evasion effects from all enemies. Has it made him really good in PvP? Honestly, I don't think so. Unfortunately, he's going to be good. He's going to be better than he was on JP release, but yeah, he's not going to be like game changing. I think I'm going to give him A+ tier for PvP, even with that evasion removal. Finally, longevity. I'm going to give this guy A tier for longevity. Like, he's always, debuffers are always useful, error's always going to be useful. Removing evasion becomes pretty much pointless once EX Digimon come out. So yeah, look, I'm going to give him A tier for longevity. Should you pull? If you have Lovely Angemon, I wouldn't be pulling for this guy. I think Lovely Angemon does everything this guy does, but better. She hits harder with her main skills and she can clear fades. She has defense reduction in her passive. She has that self-revive, which I think is better than the damage limiters. So personally, I have Lovely Angemon. I won't be pulling for Omegamon X antibody on global. But if you don't have an evasion remover, definitely something to consider. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Let me know down below, are you summoning for Omegamon X antibody? And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!